Here we are back for another Kamigawa Neon Dynasty draft. Goblin Trader's official YouTube channel. James from Destroy Target Permanent here. Let's hop back into this fantastic format. There's a lot going on in this format, and I think that that's really what's going to add to its longevity. So let's see what we open up here. Something good. Come on now. Weaver of Harmony is a fantastic card. So is Behold the Unspeakable, which is really great. This is a good pack. We've also got Ancestral Katana, Moon Circuit Hacker, Dakuchi Silencer, Ghost Shintai of Hidden Cruelty, and Prosperous Thief. Let's see here. I think we're going to take the Weaver. I think given the opportunity, I want to be green if I can. So Sunblade Samurai is nice. So is Careful Cultivation. Kami of Terrible Secrets it's kind of a toss-up if you have enchantments and artifacts in your deck. We're going to go with Boseiju Reaches Skyward, though. Like, even though I passed up on Behold the Unspeakable, I believe that the Sagas are the best cards in this set by far. Definitely a lot better than some of the rares. So let's see. Our only green options are Jukai Trainee and Harmonious Emergence, which I'm not too excited about. Imperial Oaths, okay. Dragonfly Suit, Ancestral Katana. Leech Gauntlet is a nice one. So is Enthusiastic Mechanaut. So there's also a Moonsnare prototype, so we could end up blue-green. Huh. It's kind of tough. Let's take the Specialist. Again, I don't know if that's the correct pick. We'll see. Intersectors, Arrests, Circuit Mender is quite nice. Again, Moonsnare prototype, it's kind of dependent on the deck that you end up in. Then we're going to take the Circuit Mender. So we have Tale of Master Shishiro. We also have Tamio's Completion, which I actually think we're going to go with the Completion. Like, we do want some number of removal spells, and if we do stay in green-blue specifically, that's not a color combination that's necessarily heavy on removal. So I want to try to pick it up while we have the opportunity. Reality Heist, again, another card that's kind of dependent on where you're at. Repel the Vile is a nice one. So is Spirited Companion. Spirited Companion is kind of where I'm leaning. We have the Weaver of Harmony. We have enchantments. And that's kind of a late, like a 6th pick Spirited Companion is kind of a signal. Also, whenever I'm like looking at curve considerations, I do tend to consider Branch of Boseiju Reaches Skyward as more of a creature than anything else. I'm probably going to take the Orochi Merge Keeper. Right now we don't have any way to modify them, but 2-mana creature that taps for a green. Okay, I'm a big fan of Fang of Shigeki. I like it quite a bit. Really like Scrapyard Steelbreaker if we have more artifacts. And it's not out of the question, being green base, that we either splash the Spirited Companion or splash the blue cards. Okay. I don't really foresee us having too many samurai. So I think we'll take the Regent's Authority over the Katana. Now that's an interesting one. The Invigorating Hot Spring coming around, Sunblade Samurai, and the Careful Cultivation. I think I'm leaning towards the Samurai. Uh, we're going to take a Ancestral Katana. Like, it's not the worst card that you could ever run, but I don't know if it's a card that's actually going to make it in the deck. We probably won't play the Harmonious. We'll take a Seven Tail Mentor. We're going to set the blue cards over here for now and kind of see where we're at. Let's see, what do we got? Okay, so we have an Ogrehead Helm, which is a very powerful card. We also have the Modern Age. We have a Master's Rebuke. Also have a Ninja's Kunai, which I like quite a bit. I actually think we might take the Ogrehead Helm. Or maybe we just, eat our vegetables and take the Master's Rebuke. Yeah. Okay, so we have another Samurai. We have a Rugged Highland. That's funny. Born to Drive. We also have, this is probably the pick. Like, we're heavy enough on enchantments that Norika Yamazaki the Poet is going to be fantastic in our deck. If this card wasn't in the pack, we're definitely looking at Life of Tajiro Umezawa. But, Boseiju is a great card. Like, being able to destroy an artifact or enchantment, which is a lot of the permanents in this set, definitely a card to consider. But we also have Befriend the Moths, which is quite powerful. There's also a Spirited Companion. And I think we're going to take the Befriend the Moths. Wouldn't mind to get that Fade into Antiquity. There's another Boseiju. Also a Wanderer's Intervention. I think we'll take the Wanderer's Intervention. So we have another Fang, we have a Golden Tail Disciple, and we have a Repel the Vile. I think we're going to take the Repel the Vile. Like, we can get another Kitsune if we really want it. We'll take another Spirited Companion for sure. See, just like I said. Oh, but there's a Geothermal Kami, Hot Tub Kami. Taking that for sure. Maybe at this point, Seven Tail Mentor's out. We'll see. Befriend the Moths again. Moth Rider Patrol, which stick isn't too aggressive, so it's not necessarily something that I'm looking for. Orochi Merge Keeper is okay. I think we'll take another Befriend the Moths. I think I would rather have a second one of those. Take a Searchlight Companion. Now, we are coming up in artifacts. Like, we have a couple. So we can at least look at some of the Artifact Matters cards. We'll think about this, Tamio. I don't think we're in on the Moonsnare Specialist. I don't think I want another Searchlight Companion. We'll probably just take this land. Like, then if we come into a red card that we really want to splash, there we are. It might even be a red card that we remove the Tamiyo's completion to put in the deck. So, you know, that's consideration actually. Given the high count of creatures and enchantments, like we could just get 2 enchantments back or 2 creatures back with Season of Renewal. Not going to play any of these. I don't think we're going to play Born to Drive or Crackling Emergence, rather. Shigeki, that's kind of a cool one. Also have Fall of Lord Kanda. There's also a Scoured Barrens and a Greater Tanuki. Now, Greater Tanuki can definitely help us splash whatever we're trying to do. Shigeki is a card that, you want to go super long with this card. High Speed Hoverbike is okay, but I don't think it's something we're looking for. Imperial Subduer, again, another card that's just okay. Fall of Lord Kanda. The problem with this one is, if you miss, then the first 2 chapters are just dead. That's kind of the thing for me. Let's try Shigeki. I've yet to have the opportunity to play with it in Limited. So let's kind of give it a shot. We're just going to take the Blossoming Sands here. The cards that I'm looking at are good, but I'm not entirely sure that we want to splash them. Dockside, Chef, Bronze Plate Board, Voltage Charge. So we'll take the land that helps our mana base. So we have Azusa. We have Goshentai of Ancient Wars, which is definitely a consideration since we have the Rugged Highland. Spirited Companion. We also have another Hot Tub Kami. So the question is, how many Hot Tub Kamis can you have? Let's take the Goshentai. Enlightened Era. That's a nice one. So is Iron Apprentice. I think we're going to take the Era of Enlightenment. Another Spirited Companion, Story Weave, Imperial Recovery Suit. From graveyard to your hand. So, this does give us the ability to get a lot of stuff back in our deck, or Commune with Spirits. I think we'll take the Spirited Companion. Let's see. Get a Careful Cultivation. Would like to get something a little bit bigger on the top end, not just the Sunblade Samurai. Getting a green or white Goshentai would be very nice. There's nothing really here that we want. I guess Runaway Trashbot's not the worst. So we'll take that. Actually, might just take the Windscarred Crag here. I think at this point we're out on the Tamiyos. I'm not sure about the Wanderer's Intervention. Fall of Lord Kanda came back around. Okay. Not really the one that I had expected to wheel, but we'll take it. Oh, I should have taken that Bronze Plate Board. We do actually have, decent fixing to try to splash that. Huh. Okay, definitely gonna have to make some cuts. So how many enchantments do we actually have? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then if we're including artifacts, 16, 17. So Runaway Trashbot's actually not bad. It's just kind of to figure out the cuts that we're going to make here. We don't really have any heavy mana required. Okay, I like this. I was going to say we're just going to play one additional red source. But we have to cut 4 cards. And I think I'm looking at Regent's Authority. Let's see. Maybe the Season of Renewal? I mean, do we really need the Master or the Orochi Merge Keeper? Like, our curve stops at 5. Like, I don't... We might actually be able to even do this. Go down to 16 lands. Like, we have 1 5-drop. Plus, we have Careful Cultivation to make that we could potentially just make a 1/1 on instep. Circuit Mender can help us draw a card. Do we go like that? Let's change this up. So let's use the Wanderer. Let's get some different lands in here. Play some games in style. There we go. Okay, let's get into it. See how this fares. Given the opportunity with this format, you definitely want to be in on synergies if you can be. So, would have liked to have found a Jukai Naturalist at some point, but okay, because we have the Sunblade Samurai to cycle or channel to get a plains if we need to. Or turn 2, we can Master's Rebuke to kill a creature. Just depending on how important that creature is. So we'll just hold it up. Both of these we can do at instant speed. Let's go ahead and get the plains. Okay. They probably have an additional copy of Patchwork Automaton. Let's attack. Okay, so we get back this. We can also Circuit Mender. Oh, it's Vigilance, jeez. Okay, that was dumb. That was dumb. Should have Master's Rebuke, then attacked. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. We'll play Arrow of Enlightenment. We'll keep both of those. Like, we have the Fall of Lord Kondo, so if they play a creature with a mana value 4 or greater, like we've got it here, and we've also got it in 2 turns with Repel the Vial. Okay, so this is mana value. Power or greater. Let's just go ahead and commune with spirits. Go ahead and get that. We will befriend the moths. With flying, so we're just going to attack. So, like, they need either some way to give their ninja unblockable or exile the creature they control. We'll just exile that one. Like, it leaves the battlefield, we draw a card. That's fine. We're going to go no attacks. Okay, hover back to tap it down. This might be the point where everything falls apart. Maybe not. Okay. Come on, not a land. We didn't exile the Goshintai, so that's okay. I'm just going to go no attack. Okay. Another Spirited Companion. So we can get back 2 cards with Shigeki on the end step. I think that's something that we'll attempt to do. We also kind of have like a slow loop of channel Shigeki and get back Norika, attack with Norika, get back Shigeki. So Okay, so we're going to do this for 2. Oh, non-legendary. Okay. So we'll get back the Sunblade Samurai and the Master's Rebuke. I think we want to get rid of one of the 3/5s. We got a 4/4 Vigilance going. Because of the high-speed hover bike, I don't want to attack with that just yet. I want to be a little bit more prepared for when we have something to do about the hover bike if they decide to attack him with it. Okay, Prosperous Thief. That's a nice one. Let's attack with the Sunblade Samurai. Like, they may just chump with the Papercraft Decoy and draw a card. We'll for sure kill the... the 3/5. Each opponent sacrifices a creature unless they discard a card. We'll just sacrifice a Spirit Companion. Fine. I'd like to get this to flip, and then we can Fall of Lord Kondo. So let's do this. Let's attack with the Imperial Moth. Take 3. And then we're going to cast Careful Cultivation on the Hand of Enlightenment. And then when this goes off again, we'll sack the Spirited Companion. Because I want to keep this Fall of Lord Kondo for this when it flips. We'll copy this, draw 2 cards. Hot Tub Kami. So we can also do this. Return the Spirited Companion. Play it again. So now the Long Reach of Night becomes Animus of Night's Reach. Alright, that's unfortunate. Okay. Let's get in for 3. So, kind of going slow. wonder if they have like a pump spell here that'll allow the high-speed hoverback to stay alive and kill the Imperial Moth. Okay. Play the Orochi Merge Keeper because we have enough creatures at this point that we just get around all of them. Nice. A bit of a slow win, but the deck felt nice. Get back in. Let's see. I don't think we can keep this. Or maybe we can. Yeah, I would rather not mulligan Unlimited if I can. Like, it definitely affects your win percentage. Okay, so we did at least draw a second spell that we can cast, so that's kind of nice. Okay. It's +1/+1. Okay. That combination's kind of gross. Like, it does allow them to tap down the Death Toucher, so if I want to block, I have to block this. We'll just pass. Oh, not like this. Like, I think if we get a Plains, we're just off to the races because we have 3 ways to draw a card. Okay. There we go. And next turn we can play the Spirited Companion, and then if we don't draw Plains with our draw step or the Companion, we just play the Windscarred Crag and set up for the Ghost Shentai next turn. Okay. It is kind of nice, like we do just have fodder to just keep kind of like throwing until we can get some stuff. Let's just go ahead and play the Windscarred Crag. Like, we can cycle the Sunblade Samurai on their end step to get another Plains. Then we can play the Ghost Shentai of Ancient Wars and Spirited Companion next turn. Well, we can already do that, but definitely need to try to find something soon. Like, if we can find a Master's Rebuke, that would be sweet. Okay. I was thinking it was any target That was going to be nice to kind of get rid of the Ganjo exemplars. Oof. Would have been a nice one to get a hold of, that's for sure. Like, if we can get rid of the tapper, we should be in pretty good shape. So this we can get back two. We could get back 2 spirited companions. For that, though, we have to decline the effect of the shrine. We're in a rough shape. No real easy way to say it. It is kind of funny because, like, basically what's keeping us alive is the fact that they're only attacking with 1 creature a turn. Like, had they just kind of let it go and just started attacking with like a 5 power creature, 4 2-power creatures and a 1/3, I think we'd be in a lot worse shape. So let's get 2 spirited companions. So do you just like go up on the Imperial Subduer? Okay. Let's run out the companions. See what we can get going here. So now we'll pass the turn. We have Air of Enlightenment next turn. Are they gonna... Oh, okay. Corrupt the Imperial Recovery Unit. Get back the Crackling Emergence, I guess. Huh. Now you decide to do that? That's definitely strange. Strange. Actually, let's go ahead and block like that. Get rid of the Imperial Recovery unit. It's kind of weird that they've just that turn they abandoned the Subduer line. Don't think we want that. Okay. Oof. That's a pretty good one. Let's see, do they just... Oh, they're coming in with everybody. I think we just block like that. Like, yeah, we take 6. But this is going to draw us to Rebuke and let us kill the Subduer. Okay. Well, that's literally the card that we would use on the Subduer, so cool. We'll hold it and see. Fragment of Conda, if it dies, we get a draw card. Sure. I think they finally figured out that, like, if they were just attacking with more creatures, we would be in worse shape. So now we have an 8/4 trash bot. And 1,000,000 lands. 11, so we have 11 lands. Oh, come on. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, we're dead. Oh, that was rough. Good game, though. Yeah, that's kind of a perfect example of, like, following your deck's plan a little too well. Had they started attacking with all of their creatures turns earlier, the game would have been over a lot sooner. Like they would have gotten the Fang of Shigeki out of the way a lot sooner, and just kind of been able to go about their business. Sure. The Merge Keeper is actually going to let us play one of these earlier, so that's kind of nice. Wreck and Raid is a good one. That's for sure. Jeez, and the modern age? Whew. Go ahead and get that out. We might actually just play a Geothermal Kami next turn, just to kind of run it out. Just have a 4-3. Oh, man. This is brutal. Since we drew the companion, we'll just play the Merge Keeper and the companion. Jeez, man. Not overly concerned about being able to ramp, so we'll just block. Pass the turn. Let's just kind of hope that they don't have a bunch of stuff to keep chucking out there and going, oh man. Like, we're basically dead, right? Jeez. Our opponent's deck is just ridiculous. If we draw a land, we're probably going to bounce the Era of Enlightenment back. Actually, let's do this. This is going to gain us life. Like, we're not able to block the flyers, but gaining us 3 life does kind of take care of it a little bit. Okay, so they have to have something in their hand at this point. Like, you don't attack with the whole team if you're not holding something. Okay. Jeez. Um. Let's see. Oh my gosh, man. Just literally hits everywhere. Let's see, so 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So you have to look like this. So 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh no, like we're forced to like just chump. Because then it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so we go to 1. They just have another one. So we take exactly lethal. Nice. Jeez, man. That deck was absolutely ridiculous. Let's see if we can stay in it. The Drunk Dane. Eh. I think realistically there's enough here that like we can stand to take it. Like we're on the draw. We can play Weaver on turn 2. And we want to find a plains. If we do draw plains this turn, we can Spirited Companion activate Weaver. Jeez. Aggressive. Okay, nice. Yes, I will draw 2 cards. We'll just let the Spirited Companion go. Okay. That's kind of also an idea of like, just let that resolve. We'll let that go. We'll probably just throw the Merge Keeper under the bus. If they want to attack with the Bronze Plate Boar, we'll block with the Spirited Companion. I don't know. I kind of want them to enchant the Risona, or Rysona, because then we can get it with the Repel the Vile. Okay. Well, we're actually going to do this and just let 3 through. I definitely want to get rid of that captain. Like, the captain can be a huge problem. This is a 2/4. Let's just go ahead and play it. Then we might channel that. Like, just having a 2/4 would be nice. And then, like, we can turn it into a 3/4 if we channel the Careful Consideration. I wonder if they're thinking about Repel the Vile. Like, hey, I don't really want to make Rysona big, because then we're looking at Repel the Vile range. Like, we'll go ahead and block with the 2/4. If they have a way to pump her, hopefully it's a way to, like, do it permanently. Oh, man. Yep. Just go ahead and make a 1/1. And then we'll play Yamazaki. They don't actually have enchantment creatures, so let's see if they want to protect it with the Bronze Plate Boar. Like, we have plenty of stuff to cast with Narika Yamazaki. I guess they can choose to minus to exile the token. I don't know how good that would actually be. Jeez. They have both of them? Whew. Like, why is that a thing? So if we triple block and he has, like, our opponent has basically any pump spell, like, we're just dead. But I think that's what we have to try to do. We have to see, like, if we can remove the Storm's Edge. So I think if we do, I think we're okay. Yeah. So he gets a second combat. We can just block this. Like, it does leave us with nothing. But we've also dealt with 3 ridiculous threats, not including the Wanderer. Oh, man. God. You know, I felt good about our deck, but our opponent's decks have just been ridiculous. Well, that does mean we can play the Goshintai next turn at least. But like, we're in trouble. We're in big trouble. Oh my gosh, man. Yeah, these games have been brutal. We're definitely going to deal the 1 to the Wanderer. See, like that. Okay. Jeez, man. I think either way we go, we're just dead. Because they have 10 power in just the tokens. So we block one of those, and we're taking 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yep, we're dead. And, you know, that's unfortunate. It does happen like that sometimes. You know, you think you have, like, a decent deck, and everything kind of falls apart. So, but let us know what you're drafting. Let us know how you feel about the format. Give us a like, subscribe, and until next time, good luck. I hope you lose.